Three things. These three things need to work cohesively together. If they don't, your ad campaign won't be successful. It's your audience, it's your video/script, and it's your landing page. If one of these is off, then you won't have an ad campaign that's performing. You could have a fantastic video script going to the perfect landing page, but if the audience is wrong, if the wrong people are seeing it, it's not going to work. You could have a phenomenal audience that are perfect for what you've got, and you've got a great landing page waiting for them, but the script is atrocious, then no one is going to click through and get to the landing page, and so on and so forth. So any combination of one of these being wrong, and you're not going to have a successful ad campaign. So you just have to figure this out. You just have to keep testing and tweaking. So the first is the audience. We would take a look and see, okay, who am I showing this ad to? And I'm going to try a few others. If you're confident that you've got a good script, you've followed a good process, and you've got a good landing page, if you're confident in that, then we would start down this end, okay? This is the checklist. We would start down this end. And we've had this. Aaron, my head of marketing, we've had moments where he's launched a new webinar landing page, we've produced some new scripts with Pete, we're feeling good, we know that these are the types of things that usually work, and we're not getting the results that we should be. Well, because we've followed the numbers for so long, we just know this really should be working, and it's not. Probably the audience. And we switched the audience. We just tried a different targeting option, and that campaign started to work. Okay? So changing the audience is the first thing that we would do. Okay? Now, I'll give you a quick heads up on it, and I had to check this with Aaron because I'm not in the weeds now with this stuff. Aaron does it for me. How many of you would like to have a team at some point that just do everything for you? Would that be cool? Yeah, it is. It feels amazing. So Aaron, I had to check with him beforehand, okay? And I said, what's working for us right now so I can share it? He said the thing that's working the best is actually targeting software applications. So if this is relevant to you, give it a try. Because what we're trying to do is find people who are, of course, deep in the world that we're trying to target. And so if someone is using a software, if they're using Kartra or ClickFunnels, or if we're trying to promote our webinar training, then we target things like EverWebinar and Stealth Seminar and Webinar Jam. That is working best for us. So just have a look around and see if there's any SaaS companies that your customers and clients might be using. Even if it's a loose connection, that can often work quite well. So give that a try, okay? Next thing that it could be is the video script. Now, if you're confident you've got a good audience, and if the next thing we're looking at is the script, chances are you're not grabbing the right attention at the very beginning of the ad. That's probably what's going wrong. You could have a great ad, but if your hook is not right, no one's going to see the rest of it. First things first, your video ads must be native to the platform that you're on. So we've got loads of different platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, I don't know, anything else, Snapchat, I don't know what you're on, okay? Whatever platform you're advertising on, you've got to be designing and creating ads that fit that platform. So this might be one of the reasons why your YouTube ad campaigns are not working. Because you have a Facebook video ad that was working well, and you're trying to just use it on YouTube, and it's not working. I'm actually curious, has anyone been in that situation? Video working on Facebook, you put it on YouTube, doesn't work. Okay, a few of you, fantastic. All right, well, not fantastic for you, but now you know the answer. You shouldn't be doing that. It doesn't work. YouTube's very, very different. Facebook, think about this for a minute, okay? On Facebook, people can scroll, they can scrub your video, they can go back, they can go forward, they can scroll past, and then they can go, actually, do you know what, I'm going to go back. And that does happen. I've done this before. I scroll, and I'm like, actually, no, that did grab my attention. I go back again. YouTube, it's a one-time chance. So you've got to prioritize what you say in the beginning. So I'll show you a comparable here on a different platform. This is an ad that we created for TikTok. Now, you're going to see in here why this might work for TikTok, but I'm hoping you'll pick up on perhaps why this won't work for YouTube. So let's check this out.
All right then, so John, how has your business been this week? Honestly, not great. I'm trying to scale my coaching business. I can't find any clients. I feel like I'm doing absolutely everything. It's probably just time for me to quit this whole thing. There's no clients for me, and even if there are, I have no idea how to find them. That sounds quite frustrating. Have you tried to speak to someone about this? Only you, doctor. Being an online coach is quite a lonely place. No one really understands me, you know. I've tried purchasing trainings. No one's showing me an exact path to take. Okay, well, I've got some good news. I know exactly what you need to do. I'm going to give you one prescription to my upcoming training that's going to give you the exact roadmap to take your business from $0 to $20,000 a month in the next 30 days. That actually sounds like just what I need, but also I'm a bit worried. Is it expensive? Well, here's the even better news. It is completely free. Just click the link that's on this video and register your spot, and I'll see you there.
So that's an ad we did for TikTok, okay? Now you can see that we are trying to do it in a native fashion. We're doing the style of video that works on TikTok. If we were to take this and put it on YouTube, it wouldn't work. Firstly, because we've got it tall and not long, right? So that's not really going to work, and the scripting is not right. Okay? Whereas a YouTube ad, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but have a listen to the start of one of my YouTube ads and see how in the first 5 seconds and also in the first 30 seconds, I really call out who it is that I'm after and I speak to their pain points, just like I taught you yesterday. Check this out. If you sell courses or coaching online, please don't skip this ad. Give me just 2 minutes. I think this will really help you. You've probably noticed already, but marketing online is getting harder. It's certainly not getting any easier. Sales funnels are more complex and don't convert as well. Traffic strategies are really, really difficult to get content production moving, or paid ads perhaps more expensive, and you're spreading yourself too thin. You're trying to do too much to combat the fact that things aren't working. And if you want to sell more of your courses or your coaching, particularly if you sell them for a high ticket price point, or you would like to, so over $3,000 or more, then I have a system. Okay, so that was in the first 30 to 40 seconds. I noticed that I'm talking about what they sell, how much they sell it for, it's high ticket. I'm getting really clear with who it is that I want to be paying attention to this. And in the first 5 seconds, just went straight to the point. If you sell courses or coaching, and I dive in, okay, to see how powerful this is. So with these YouTube ads, get started today. Don't procrastinate, don't delay. I am quoting right now, and I can already see you smiling. Give us a little wave, Summer. So Summer's flown over from the US to speak to you tomorrow. Let's give her a round of applause. She's come a long way. She's coming to share what she's been doing to get results online. This is a quote that she said on one of our client calls, and it's really stuck with me. It really impacted me. She said, if you know the first version is going to suck, get it out the way quickly. And it just, when you have one of those moments, you're like, that makes so much sense. We delay and we delay and we delay and we delay because perfection is the killer of productivity, and we wait until we feel we're ready to get our first ad out there and put our face on camera and put it on the internet. It's a big moment. The reality is, it doesn't matter how much practice you get in, your first one is probably still going to suck, right? You with me? Still going to suck. So let's get it out the way quickly. So I'm going to get a little bit vulnerable with you here, and I had to dig through the archives, and I found a couple of screenshots of some of my earlier videos. I'm tremendously embarrassed to show you this, but I hope that it inspires you. This is what I used to do with my videos. Look at that. We're talking 12 years ago now. On my Kodak ZI-8, my little flip-out USB stick, this is Mum's office 12 years ago, just giving it a go, okay? And I even I was trying to find an old clip of, how the lighting sometimes looked. I actually put this on the internet. I actually put this on the internet. Not this exact cut, because I found a blooper. I feel free to check this out.
Testing the lighting here. Boom. Try.
And then?
Okay, that wasn't good. So I was trying to fix the lighting and I've just smashed a bulb. So that's not what I was planning. Oh well.
So it's going from that to be able to being up on stage here confidently sharing a message, okay? You have to, thank you. Thank you very much. We all have our version of this, right? Devon shared, I believe it was earlier today or yesterday, about that. Was it today? He was talking about his first ever moment going up on stage, just dragged up on stage, right? And now he's one of the best in the world. We all have to have this moment. We have to. This is on the edited version. That's on the internet somewhere. Don't dig too deep. I actually don't want you to find it. But it's on an account, it's on a YouTube channel somewhere. I can't find it, so I can't take it down. This stuff has to go up for you to be able to get to where you're wanting to go. All right? So just keep that in mind. The third and final one is the landing page. Okay? It's the landing page. If your YouTube ad campaign isn't working, we've tried to find a new audience, we've tried a new script, we're just putting ourselves out there, we're giving it a go. Oh, actually, one more tip on video script, actually. Just let's backtrack for a second. One more tip, launch with 2 to 3 ads to start. Launch with 2 to 3 ads to start, okay? Don't just do one. If you just do one, it's probably not going to be the one that takes off. And more so, to this point of following the numbers, if we only launch one ad campaign, whether it's good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, we have nothing really to pin it against, right? We get a cost per click, and we're kind of like, whoa, is that the best I'm going to get? Is it good? Is it bad? If we launch 3 ads simultaneously that we are targeting to the exact same audience, and we're sending to the exact same landing page, you're probably picking up on this now. Well, each video is probably going to be reacting, or people are going to be reacting to each video slightly differently. Maybe one of the videos gets you a cost per click of $1. Second one gets you $2, and the third one gets you $7. Well, we now know which one to turn off. More to the point, we turn off the expensive one, and we don't do the stuff that we said in that one again. Something about the way we grabbed attention didn't work. Something we said in the script didn't work, so we learn from it, okay? We win or we learn. We win or we learn. So I'm going to learn from that. I'm going to go, right, I'm not going to do that again. And that of the 2 that are working, what did I say in that then? What was so different to the third one? Okay, well, I'm going to do more of that. Okay, now I've come up with another idea of hooking attention that's more in line with the first 2, and you can keep trying these ads until you get one that just absolutely crushes it. And if you find one that crushes it, that can take you to 7 figures. One good ad can take you to 7 figures. But you have to go through a few to find it. You with me? Yeah. Okay. Now we get back to the landing page, okay? If you've got a good script, if you've got a good audience, and you've got a low opt-in rate, then of course we need to change the landing page. And the one main primary thing we should be focusing on is the headline. It's the headline. And it's like I mentioned yesterday, we've got to get super clear on who is it that we're targeting, what is their pain, how are they feeling, how can I display understanding, and that feeds into every area of our marketing, including headlines, especially headlines. This page right now has had about $3 million go through it. Okay, so this has done really well for us. It lasted a long time. We've now changed it now, but this ran for a very long time. And I want to point out the headline that worked great for us, because this is a headline formula that will work for pretty much all of you in the room. Okay, not this exact one, but the framework. And the framework is this: how insert who it is you're wanting the attention of, the exact people. Okay, can start what is it that they want, and what can they do it without? Okay? You with me? This is the framework. Thanks. This is the framework that works really, really well. So how coaches and trainers, I want people that identify as a coach or a trainer, can start, and I'm going to talk about the one main thing they want. They want high-paying clients. And I'm also using language. This is going to seem subtle, but I think it makes a big difference. I'm using language like clients. I know that for the people I'm trying to get the attention of, if I say customers to me usually means something lower ticket. If I say customer, I'm not thinking like a one-to-one coaching client. I'm thinking something a little bit lower ticket. So a client, I think of high ticket. And so I'm putting words like that in there. And then without, and I'm focusing on a couple of things I know they don't want. Without a complicated sales funnel or endless social media content. Okay? Really solid headline. It worked great. Feel free to knock it off. We're not using it anymore, so it's fair game. All right? It's a really, really good one. So the conclusion is that we need these 3 things to be working together. And if they work together, you will have a very powerful ad campaign.